Greetings everyone. Hope this video finds you in good health. Let's look at how the program has been moving so far in the family. We'll first look at the scripture of Proverbs chapter 11 verses 25, which says, generous persons will prosper. Those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed. The first day that began the race, it started in Mandevu. And this is where we met and had a wonderful time at the house number B312 in Mandevu. To put simply, our family is indeed great and it is getting greater. Let us see how that is being made possible. Yes, this is the day that we met together as a family, and this meeting, as usual, it happened in Mandevu. And the same meeting was held in Ndola at Twapia. How were the contributions done in the first meeting that we had? Definitely, it's the 15 kwachas that made this program possible of each and every one of us. The total contributions that were received then, it was 2,455. Who benefited? The Dixons benefited first towards this program. The total amount that was in the treasury, that is 2,455, the exact amount that was contributed. The second day that solidified the program is the one that we had in Kalikiliki, and this was the second meeting. We had it in Lusaka, in Kalikiliki, with a wonderful family, as you can see there. The beauty of this program is that it's able actually to merge the families together, for we are able to see that even young ones are able to benefit from this program. Tipezeka kuti tizibana na bana amene wakutata tisenzo zibana nabo ma sisters batu, azifana batu, mazi aunties batu. Through this program we're able to meet and be happy together. Okay, so how is the report for November? Okay, in November the total contributions that were made towards the program was only 2,500, and these contributions, they exclude the monies that are being retained in the treasury, like the monies that the Dixons contributed. It is only the coming from the 15 kwachas that each and every one of us contributed. Who benefited in this second meeting? It was the Tololos who had benefited towards this program. What does it give us the total of in the treasury? In the treasury, we are now having 2,455 plus 2,500. That gives us 4,955. December highlights. What happened in December? Well, we had really a wonderful meeting with the families meeting, the young ones as usual, na bameme benzeliko. So that is indeed a wonderful thing, because ukuchezeshina dila tenzetina vina tenzetina sangalala. And this was the third meeting that happened in Lusaka, in Kabanana, Kulivambuya. Now what happened during that time? How was the report? Because what we are interested in are the contributions that were made during this time. Of course, the total contribution was only 2,340. This excludes the amount that was being retained in the treasury from the Dixons and also from the Chololos who had benefited. Okay, who benefited from this money? Of course, the monies were added to from the Tololos and also from the Dixons. And this made it possible for the two families, actually the Billies and the NLSs, to benefit in this second phase of the program. So now, what do we have a total of in the treasury? We have 2,340 plus 4,955. That gives us a total of 7,295. The next thing is the highlights of the January program. Of course, we've seen that the December has been concluded. Now we are in the new year, in 2022. What has been happening? Well, allow me to actually applaud you for the wonderful hands that we have actually put together to push this program forward. Because unlike at any other time, we had actually received a greater contribution in the beginning of this year, that is January, and the total contribution was 3,135. And this made it possible for the three people to actually benefit, because the other amount was added from the families. The Analysis families returned something, the Billy's family, and also the Dixons and the Tololos returned something towards the program. So this made it possible for the Danis, the Peters, and the Naphtali's to actually benefit. So the total that stands in the treasury is 3,135 plus the 7,295. This gives us a total of 10,430. Okay, so how are these calculations looking like in the near future? Let's take, for instance, if we are to continue contributing 2,500 as a team towards this program. How would that take us by the end of the beginning of January 2023? Of course, we are going to have 2,500 times 10, that is the 10 remaining months. That is going to give us actually the sum of 25,000 kwacha. Okay, so now this looks like a lot of money, but if we do not have plans, it can actually be useless, because we may just get it and misuse it. So we may need to ask ourselves the following questions. What projects can we start as a family so that we benefit ourselves and change our family for the better? And how can that amount change our family? We need to look at that, so that when this amount is realized in the family treasury, we can have something that can push us forward. We are not at the same level. We won't remain at that level. We are going higher, and together everyone counts indeed. So let's continue contributing towards the program, and then we shall change our lives for the better.